Welcome to today's reading. Tarot today is coming through me in the energy of inspired action. So I've decided to stick with this Sacred Forest Oracle. It's got that enchantment element to it. A little playful, a little inspiring. And inspired action. That's the energy I have as I'm coming into this reading, and we'll see what the energy we have for you from the oracle. Okay, so we've got Rainbow Waterfall, which is miracles. Love it. And Mystic Meadow, Sanctuary. Two cards together again today, very similar to yesterday. So yesterday we had Beauty and Stillness, and this is Miracles and Sanctuary. So I'm kind of getting a very similar vibe. The thing that stands out most to me in the Miracles card here is the rainbow. And in the Sanctuary card, strangely enough, is this rabbit that's got that Alice in Wonderland vibe. Okay. I'm just going to peek through the book here. We may not read everything, but let's see what it has to say. The rainbow after a storm represents hope and promise for a bright future. Know now that the gifts of the universe are flowing into your life. This is your time. Let go of fear of doubt. All is well. You don't have to do it all yourself. Let the Creator step in and solve challenges for you in mysterious and wondrous ways. In some beliefs, rainbows are considered a promise from above that all is well. Remember that your life is a miracle. Just as a rainbow carries all colors and every spectrum of the electromagnetic field, and water is the element of emotions and feelings, so your heart is opening wider and wider. Your capacity to receive love and give love is expanding. Myths also speak of the gold at the end of the rainbow. Hence, the rainbow is important for treasure ahead. Don't limit the way that miracles can appear in your life by having expectations about how they need to occur. Celebrate them when they appear, no matter how small. Well, okay, everyday miracles are occurring around you. Watch for and embrace them. Let go of fear and doubt. As you notice and accept the small wonders in your life, greater gifts will grow around you and spectacular ways be open to receive. Inspired action. Everyday miracles can be happening for us right now. The Sanctuary card, card 26, is saying, draw nourishment from the wellspring inside you. Be a sanctuary for others. Go within and listen to the voice of your soul. Access your divine guidance. If you have been struggling or pushing, take time off. Retreat, rest, and relax. Take a vacation and embark on a retreat. Okay, that's interesting. I had a pre-shuffle card from a different oracle deck. That was this Deep Freeze in reverse card, and really about taking time off or taking time to rest. So inspired action with this energy, I'm feeling what's happening here is this is for many individuals who have come out of a period of hard work, maybe coming back to like a regular schedule activities in January. I know that our calendars, our schedules can be a little different at the close of a calendar year. Sometimes they're really busy, followed by a period of rest and vacation. Sometimes you feel like you're closing out one year and coming into a new year. You know, just the idea of it being a new year can make you feel refreshed and renewed. But I'm getting the energy of people who, when they made that transition into the new year, whether it was out of a period of rest or just from frantic activity, expecting things to kind of slow down in January or have a reset or refresh, that never really came. That January felt maybe very challenging or difficult for many, maybe just as hectic or challenging as any other time or month. It could be that, you know, it's a time of year where we set resolutions for ourselves, and a lot of times are thinking about creating boundaries so that we can feel more balanced, a little more energized, eating healthier, doing things that are better for ourselves, and then you get whisked away in the routine. And I'm feeling this this miracles energy and this sanctuary energy together, as in, you know, it's time to take a pause and look at how fast you're running, how fast you're moving, and maybe it's time to take a little bit of a break, a little bit of a rest, because you've been moving too fast, too quickly. You haven't been allowed, or haven't allowed yourself the opportunity to reset. I do feel that the beginning of the new year is a great opportunity to reset, and some of you feel like you've missed that opportunity. Ace of Cups. We have something new, some new offer coming in. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups, please. This is the balance that we're seeking, the Justice card. For some of you, this could be in whatever is making your energy feel very busy, very like there's too much to allow you to have the opportunity to feel rested, or the ability to reset, or the opportunity to feel like you have a good balance of being able to take care of yourself and other obligations in your life, or whatever is going on. There's some sort of offer, something new coming in that's going to create that for you. Actually, I'd like to know a little bit more about this before we move on. Nine of Stones. And we have Temperance in reverse. Temperance and Justice are both cards about balance. And Temperance is often related to something more like a harmonic balance that's being brought in, whereas Justice can be more of the earthly, worldly, really what you would think of when you think a sense of justice, like the balance of power, or anything worldly has been brought into balance. With the Nine of Stones energy here, I think this might be in an area of work. Some of you might be seeking new job opportunities, and that opportunity is available for you. And you're seeking a sense of not just balance in the physical world where your energy is balanced, but you're also looking to have a more inner harmony around this offer that's coming here. So if some of you are actively seeking or thinking about seeking new work, I would strongly consider either applying for new opportunities or consider new opportunities that are coming in. For some of you, this is moving into working for yourself, making a decision to create that balance by being independent, financially independent, and working for yourself, being responsible for your own work-life balance. Those two cards that came out was the same energy. I didn't pull them here. It's the same energy that I'm getting from this Temperance in reverse. This feeling that something needs to change, something needs to come to an end. Whatever this is, this energy that you're in is pulling at you. It's just taking too much from you. Okay. Let's see, apart from the physical world, what's happening emotionally and in relationships? Okay, we have the Lover's card and we have the Queen of Pentacles sideways. So we're going to take her upright. I think emotionally you're torn on making this decision over here. And you want to make a choice, a really good choice that will ensure that you feel nurtured and whole, but that also you're able to not only care for yourself, but care for others who you may be responsible for in your life, and that you're not making a change or making a choice that will threaten this. I do feel like you're maybe already in a good financial situation, or at least a situation where you feel very solid and rooted, stable. It may not be an ideal financial situation, but it's like the devil you know is better than the devil you don't energy coming in here. Like, at least you know what you can provide or you can pay for in your current situation. And there's a fear around, what if it's worse than what I'm already in, both emotionally, in terms of like energy and hours and effort being put in for, so maybe the pay is better or the same, but it takes from you even more in other areas. And we've got this Four of Stones here confirming that energy. That's a real fear around clinging to what you know and what you have. Almost feel like making a change feels a little threatening. But there is an offer coming in here to create balance. We have Hermit energy. So I think the action you need to take is spend some time alone. This is that Sanctuary card. Spending time in thought. Almost like, just not from the tarot cards, from me personally here, almost like taking time to make a list of the pluses and minuses of this choice, of what your choice is if you have more than one. What's working, what's not working. What would it take for this situation to feel good and for you to not feel like you're jeopardizing the security that you already have? What's worth that risk, right? I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, we have a Hanged Man in reverse, talking about taking a pause, and the Seven of Stones reverse. Okay, so this is all rest energy. This is taking a pause energy. It's not about taking action right now. It's like the action is in the mind. The action is making sure that you feel okay with this situation. Like, that you're on board, because you don't want to go from one situation that feels bad to another situation that feels bad. And I'm not saying that this offer is a bad offer. What I'm saying is, if you go into it with the mindset of fear, that maybe it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So definitely need to spend some time in thought here about why this there's some scarcity mindset over here, and about the balance that you need to bring into your life, because there is a significant imbalance. It's not working well for your energy, and there is a wonderful offer of creating balance and some financial independence here that's available to you. But if you're in fear and scarcity, you may miss it. You may not see it for what it is. So spending time alone in thought and concentrating on, one, where your scarcity energy is coming from, and two, the current situation that you're in that is bringing disharmony for you, and what options are available to create that harmony. You really just need to lay it out for yourself in a very honest way, I see. This is a lot of cards. Mental energy, we have Princess of Wands reverse. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. And we've got the Knight of Swords reverse. This feels like wishing and hoping energy, but not real physical energy. Like a lack of creativity and passion. A lack of clarity around what it is that you actually want. Just, you want your fortune to change. But, so you're thinking, I feel like there's a lot of thinking and hoping and dreaming and wishing. But there's not Like, you don't see the path right now, A to Z. You don't have the passion for something that would be like, okay, I'm going to start my own business because I'm passionate about this thing, and as long as I'm passionate about it and doing what I love, that's all that matters. You just don't have, I feel like for many of you, you don't have that thing or have that energy or a logical next step. So the inspired action energy that I'm bringing in here is really asking for how do we start? I feel like, how do we start? And it's like the starting place is looking for the small miracles that occur in your life daily. Having gratitude is a way to celebrate the small miracles. Every morning, thank you for another day. I'm so happy that I have breath in my lungs and energy to wake up today. Thank you so much for my family, my friends, my pets, whatever it is you may have in your life. Thank you so much for what I do have, whatever abundance that you have. If you have health, if you have a roof over your head, if you have a car that you can drive around in freely, if you have some form of support in your life, some form of security in your life, like, that's the energy I'm feeling of having gratitude for every single small miracle. That practice, making it a practice and habit for yourself, in addition to rest, sanctuary, that's what's happening over here. I think those are the pieces that bring you to that clarity of mind and that inspired action. You need to be inspired to take action. So this energy that I have right here is 9 of Wands energy and Devil that came out, saying that for me, this is giving the indication that part of this scarcity mindset is around feeling like you're just going to have to fight another uphill battle. So why not stay with the devil you know? Didn't I say that? The devil you know is better than the devil you don't. The devil you know is also, all of the earthly things that are familiar to you in your life. It could be the things that are keeping you strapped to a we're just going to say job for this example and this energy, but it doesn't have to be a job. But let's say the things that you are connected to in this material world may not bring you the satisfaction that you maybe in some way believe that it's bringing to you, or that security that it's bringing. In fact, it might be bringing you insecurity by requiring you to stay in a role that has you very unhappy. But something about losing it and having to work even harder to maintain what you already have is creating some scarcity and fear. Worrying that this won't be successful, that you'll be continuing to fight. You're worrying about having to put your energy to fight a new battle. Same battle, different battlefield, almost like. This in reverse, material trouble. One more card, I just want to see what it is. Knight of Wands. Okay. I like how this is turning out. So this is talking about what your worries and fears are, right? That you're worried about, like I said, same battle, different battlefield. That what's the difference? Why make the change if it's still going to be so hard to fight for? Again, that worry around material possessions, about being in some sort of financial difficulty. But the reason I'm speaking of these energies, even though they're reverse, is these are the energies that you possess right now that are in that scarcity mindset tied to this devil and 9 of Wands. They're here in reverse to show you that these are the things that you have to deal with in your quiet sanctuary, in your rest and time within yourself. And once you overcome these worries, these battles, you'll realize they're just in your head, just in your mind, there is a way to overcome star energy. You will, this is the inspiration, the inspired action. So once you release this, there's some effort that needs to happen in worrying about having to fight another battle and being in material difficulty. These are in reverse telling you these are not real worries for you. They are of the mind. They're almost like a self-sabotage. Once you get past that, you'll move into this very passionate energy. Knight of Wands energy is very creative, lots of potential. This is your action card right here, and this is your inspiration card, inspired action. You will achieve inspired action. I cannot make this up. I started with the words inspired action, and you can look up the word for the star card, inspiration. You can look up the word for this Knight of Wands, an action card. Okay? You will step into inspired action. But today is not about taking that action. Today is about healing what exists within you. Any other advice around this healing? Yeah, it's again more rest, taking a break from feeling like you have to have the answers right now. That feels freeing to me, actually. This taking a rest, taking a break from feeling like you need to know the answer today. It's on the bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. Like, I think that it's okay for you to spend some time thinking and worrying about maybe an experience that's already happened in your past that has you in that scarcity mindset that you don't want to happen again, right? But this past experience, this past energy that has you in a scarcity mindset is actually keeping you trapped. Like it's impacting you not just in the past where it lived, but it's impacting you in the present. And if you hang on to it, it's going to keep impacting you in the future. Today's situation is not the same as this situation. I don't think you have to worry about going back here. But the only way you escape this worry is to heal it in some way. And part of healing it is knowing that you don't have to have the answers today and you don't have to make this change today. But maybe now you just start thinking on it, thinking on the source of that scarcity. Leaning into what it is that you want for yourself, what your true self is and wants. That's what this is. Spending time in thought, healing the scarcity energy, and thinking on who you truly are and who you want to be, which is the Empress energy here. Having gratitude for everything. That's going to start that wheel of fortune moving. That's going to start this ball rolling in the right direction, in the positive direction, where this offer that's going to create a wonderful balance and independence for you becomes a reality. Okay, well, if this was your reading, feel free to claim it. Thank you for joining.